Previously on One Life to Live.
Me and Sophia, we've talked about it. She's totally head over heels for you.
Somebody has a child in this house. Whose is it?
Maybe there's a drug that she has some kind of reaction to. It's like she's lost years of memory.
Have you decided to have Matthew tested?
Morning. Officer Vega.
Good morning yourself.
You, want some coffee?
Thank you, I'm fine.
You know, we, never got to finish our conversation that we were having yesterday.
Didn't we?
No, we didn't. I got to tell you how I used to feel about you, but I didn't get to tell you how I feel about you now.
Well, it sounds inviting, but unfortunately I'm running a little bit late. So is Sophia ready for our first day as cops?
Actually, she's still upstairs primping.
Sophia? You must be talking about someone else.
She's very excited. She couldn't sleep, so we spent most of the night talking.
Well, in a few minutes you have the penthouse back to yourself and catch up on some of your shut-eye.
Take care of her, okay? She's crazy about you.
Why do you keep saying that to me?
Because she told me herself. How many times do I have to keep telling you that? And because I know how Sophia feels.
Right. Because you were up all night talking.
That's right.
Well, no matter how Sophia feels about me, has nothing to do with the two of us.
Well, would you mind talking to her about that?
Me?
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Larry agrees that we should take it slow, not push Nora into remembering things and people that she's forgotten.
Maybe I should hold off on visiting with her then. Have they figured out what's wrong?
Well, the MRI and the CAT scans were normal.
Well, that's good.
Except for the fact that the last 20 years or so are still a blank to her.
Does Larry have any idea at all what's causing this?
No, not a clue. But he's got her seeing a psychiatrist tonight. We can only hope that in time she remembers more.
Yeah, but how much time, Hank? What, a week, a month, a year?
I don't know, Bo. Your guess is as good as mine.
I need her to remember who did this to her. I want them doing time.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us.
Maybe then the bad dreams will stop for me.
Dreams about the train wreck?
Yeah, I'm there in that crushed coach, and she's pinned under the wreckage just like she was. I'm trying and trying and trying to get to her, and I just can't. I can't reach her.
I know that you're not being able to get her out of this. It's been hell on you.
Yeah, it's been a lot rougher on her.
Still, it's not your fault, Bo.
Tell that to my gut. Oh, Hank, you know, I swear, Sam's right. If Colin and Lindsay kidnapped her, held her against her will, if they had anything to do with this at all, I'm gonna see him in jail.
Matthew? Matthew?
It's okay, Mom. Shh. It's okay.
Why don't
don't you take these guys into the kitchen and give them some chocolate milk, okay? I got to answer the door, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Whoa, okay. Here we go. Todd, come in. Where you been? You took off the other day after you dropped Nora off. I didn't get a chance to talk to you at all.
I had things I had to do. I told Miranda to tell you that I was going.
Melanie told me, but still, come on.
Well, I didn't feel comfortable crashing a private reunion.
A private reunion? We wouldn't have had any reunion at all if it hadn't been for you.
Okay, the truth is that Nora hates me and I hate her.
Well, then why did you bust your rear to find her?
Well, it wasn't for her. So where is she anyway? Off playing somewhere with that monster kid of yours?
Actually, she's at the hospital.
Hey, whatever she had before I found her.
Well, what she's got is a massive memory loss.
How come you're not at the hospital with her?
I want to be at the hospital with her. I want Matthew to be at the hospital with her, but,
She don't remember Matthew either?
no. Or me. But it's really Nora and Matthew I'm worried about.
I don't get this.
Well, it seems that she remembers nothing but Rachel and Hank.
So, she doesn't remember where she's been since the crash?
No, but I guarantee you I'll find out. And when I find the people or persons responsible for that, I'll make them pay.
What person's like more than one? Who do you mean?
You lying, conniving little...
Get out! Get off me!
You gave Nora that drug.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Nora, Rachel's mother, Hank's ex. Did you think I wouldn't figure it out?
You're wrong! You're wrong!
Come here. Get up. Get up. You let everyone think that she was dead. Now, how'd you get your claws on her, huh? Where'd you keep her? What else did you do to her?
Me.
You answer my questions.
You don't have to answer anything. It's not a question. It's an accusation. I don't owe you any explanation.
That's right. You owe Nora.
I don't hear her asking me any questions. I saw her last night at Sam's and she was perfectly nice to me.
That's because you wiped her mind. And I ought to do the same to you. Wipe what mind you've got left.
One Life to Live on ABC, brought to you by Sears. The good life at a great price. Guaranteed.
So, how do I look?
You look good.
Wow. Well, it's not exactly high fashion, but I don't care. I just can't believe we finally got our badges.
Well, don't sell yourself short. You look good in it. Better than me.
Turn around. Come on. I don't know, Vega. It's got you looking pretty good, too.
Yeah. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go upstairs and put some boring civilian clothes on. Bye.
Does my badge look like it's on straight?
Yeah. Fine.
Great. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You got something on your shoulder. Don't want to fail inspection the first day. Now you're perfect. Antonio, we're going to be late.
Listen,
What's wrong?
well, look, it's about us being partners. Me being a man and you being a woman.
In this uniform? I'm amazed you can tell.
Look, I just wanted to say that I think we're both too smart to make the mistake of getting involved.
Yes, of course. I mean, there are rules against that, and we're already in enough trouble with John as it is.
Right, so we need to toe the line from here on.
Do you think that's going to be a problem? I mean, because I don't.
Oh, good. No, I mean, I don't.
So why'd you bring it up?
Well, Andy and her partner, you know, it happens, you know.
Right.
And it's a bad idea all the way around. It's dangerous even. So if there's anything that's you know starting to happen that's more than professional between us, then maybe we need to get new partners. Right?
Are you trying to tell me that you have feelings for me?
No. I mean no. No, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be clear. I like you, Sophia. I respect you, and I like having you as a partner. And you're a lot of fun too. But it's strictly professional, and I want to make sure that you feel the same way too.
Of course. I mean, you were the best cadet in the academy, and you know you're probably going to be one of the best cops on the force, and yeah, I consider it an honor to be your partner. But, you know, my feelings for you are strictly professional.
Good. That's good. So then we're straight on that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I think you're great, but you're not really my type. No matter how hot you look in your uniform. So, just out of curiosity, how long have you been worried about this?
Well, not worried. I mean, it's a while.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Well, today's our first day. I thought the time was right.
Where'd you get this crazy idea anyway? I mean, have I been too affectionate, too friendly?
No,
I'm sorry.
No, you haven't been to anything. You've been great. I just thought it was worth making sure everything was cool. Okay? Ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right.
Bye, Roseanne. See you tonight. I'll go get the elevator.
Throw the book at them.
At who?
Whoever. Where's Sophia?
Oh, getting the elevator.
Oh.
Look, everything's cool between us, Roseanne.
You talked to her?
Yeah. When you were wrong. There's nothing going on. We're fine just the way we are. I'll see you later.
Nora has amnesia because she was in a train wreck.
Then who did you give the drug to?
Saw her last night. With the exception of a little bit of memory loss, her brain is just fine.
Fine? She doesn't even remember Bo.
I didn't realize that you two were so close. And I don't get it. She stands for everything that you hate. And what is it about her and men, anyway?
So you don't get it? You don't like that, so you try to destroy her?
I didn't try and destroy her.
You know, I bet the commissioner would be very interested to know what really happened to the love of his life.
RJ, we'd all like to have the answer to that question.
Yeah. And you know, I bet he'd be particularly interested to know that you had a certain wonder drug in your possession. Did I hit a nerve?
Well, you left out the most interesting part to Bo. You were the one who gave me that drug.
Lindsay was behind this whole thing, and Colin, her accomplice.
Well, Colin is shifty. And Lindsay, well, I've hated Lindsay since I was 12. No proof, though, huh?
Nope, nothing I can take to court.
Well, we'll get it.
Wish Will was here.
No, it's good that Will's not here, because if Will were here, they'd ship him up to Statesville.
You know, what I meant was, I wish I had some hard evidence. I wish I didn't have to just rely on Nora's memory maybe coming back and remembering who did this to her.
I can't help you.
Well, what about your friends? I mean, what about those people that found Nora?
Nothing. Not a thing. No, and I asked. And she didn't have anything with her except the clothes on her back.
So we're back to square one, then?
No, we're not back to square one. Nora's here. That's good.
You're right. That is good. And the fact is I can never thank you enough.
Really?
Maybe I overstated that a little bit. Let me put it this way. Matthew could never thank you enough.
Yeah, well, you know, a kid should be with his mom. I mean, why do you think I put up with Blair spending so much time with Star? So does Matthew know that his mom is
Not yet. I can't quite figure out how to tell him.
You get him a stuffed frog.
Why didn't I think of that? Todd, where are you going? What, you got stuff to do?
You know, you got to work on those charges against me getting dropped.
Well, I am. I'm
that way
working.
I can go do the things that I got to go do.
Well, exactly what is it you have to do in such a... Todd? Hey! Oh, come here, my buddy. Oh. What you got there? You got a picture? Let's take a look at this here. Let me see. Oh, what a nice picture. Well, look at that. It's got red hair. It's got little things, those clouds. Well, that's a beautiful picture. What is it?
It's Mommy in heaven.
It's okay, Nora. You had a bad dream.
No, it wasn't bad. It just was very, very, very real. There was this little boy, and he was so sad, and I just wanted to go to him.
Do you know who it was?
Oh, I can't even remember what he looked like.
Well, you called out the name Matthew.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Matthew. When I say that name, it's like that. I feel this emptiness inside, this really hollowness. Why is that, Hank? Oh, tell me, Hank, please. I need answers.
And you're gonna get them, Nora. I promise.
You stay with her.
Where are you going?
I'll be back. I love you.
Love you, too. You?
You tell me, Nora. You remember me now?
You! How'd you get in here?
Hey!
How'd you get in here? Hello, I'm talking to you.
There and say she felt like she was on top of the world. She loved this place.
Well, you can keep the keys, but I'll just change the locks.
You won't be needing to change the locks, because you won't be staying.
Guess again, Todd. Taya gave me this penthouse.
It wasn't Taya's to give. It's mine. All of it.
Nora will be fine. But you shouldn't go around making false accusations.
They are not false.
Because if you do, you're going to be slitting your own throat for nothing.
Nothing? Oh, I don't know. Seeing your throat slashed might just make it all worthwhile.
Oh, so what we have here is selective morals. Because when you thought I was just going to give that drug to some
Jane Doe, no big deal, but if I gave it to Nora, well, that's cause for outrage. I don't really understand why you're so protective of her when she doesn't give a flying fig about you.
Well, how would you like it, huh? What do you think? I think oxygen deprivation also has an effect on memory. So what do you like it? Do you like it someone messing with your mind, huh? Do you like that?
Let go!
Well, you were messing with Nora's mind.
Are you planning on messing with her baby?
Rachel, hi.
Hi, is this a bad time?
No, never for you. So, how's your mom? I mean, any change?
She's in pretty good spirits, actually. A million questions, of course. The doctors want her to take it easy. Larry doesn't want her getting upset.
Yeah, well, I saw that she can get upset, especially when she sees people she doesn't recognize.
Sometimes.
You know, I saw her yesterday. I saw that look on her face, just that lost and forlorn look. I gotta tell you, I just wanted to hug her and hold her and tell her everything was gonna be okay, just like I do with Matthew whenever he's upset. But coffee?
Yeah. I felt the same way.
I don't think I'll ever forget the look in her eyes when she looked at me and she didn't recognize me.
She's going to get her memory back, Sam. She has to.
Does she? Yeah. Well, at least you got your mother back. I mean, that's really the important thing. I just wish Matthew could say the same.
Hey, she dreamed about Matthew.
Really? Yeah. Does she remember him?
Well, she called out his name, but she doesn't know why.
Well, that's great. That's a start.
Yeah. I just thought you should know. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Look at this. This is a picture that Matthew drew of his mommy in heaven. I just haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna tell him that his mother's not dead.
It's not fair to either of them. You know, I think in her heart, she knows who Matthew is. Her head just, it hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, maybe we can help this process out a little.
I'm supposed to know you, aren't I?
I'll have to ask you to leave for a moment.
I'll check back later on. You're right outside, Nora.
I remember something.
Something about Bo?
Be nice if I had everything I needed. Be right back.
No. No, not about Bo. About Matthew. That was the name of a little boy that was in that man's house. A little boy with the truck that man named Sam.
Yes, it was.
And when I asked about him, you all got quiet and looked at me funny and didn't want to tell me anything. It's like you knew something that I didn't know, and then you were afraid to tell me because I might get upset or more confused, and... Oh, my God, Hank. Do I have another child? Is Matthew my son?
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
anyway, Commissioner, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that I know that we did the wrong things, but we absolutely did them for the right reasons, which are namely that me and Antonio want to be the best cops that we absolutely can be, and we will be because we've had the most phenomenal training in the world. And I just want you to know that from this point on, we're not going to make the same mistakes, and I think that I speak for both Antonio and myself when I say that we are both so very grateful to you and the DA and to Detective Sykes for giving us a second chance.
Officer Pellegrino,
Yes, sir?
when the commissioner calls you into his office, it's customary to let him speak first.
Right. Sorry, sir.
Detective Sykes gave me this report on the incident. Now, as of today, you're rookies, so mistakes can come with the territory.
Well, from this point on, they will not, sir. I can... Sorry. As you were saying, sir.
But not repeated mistakes. Now, two of the responsibilities you have as police officers. On one hand, you have to protect the citizens of this community. Clearly, from this, I can tell that you are trying to save Todd Manning's life. But another one of your responsibilities is to make sure that you have a solid, prosecutable case against the wrongdoer. Is that understood?
Absolutely, sir. That is absolutely understood. But with all due respect, we didn't have a lot of choices.
Then get him. Because it'll do you no good to collar criminals that end up taking a walk. Is that understood?
Understood.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Good. I'm proud of what this department has accomplished in the past. I want to continue to be proud of what it accomplishes in the future. Dismissed. And by the way, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Sophia, I'll be right there.
Some of this is about R.J. and Barnes?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Mess with Nora's baby? I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. You're planning on doing something with Matthew's paternity.
You must have me confused with someone like you.
You traded me the drug for information about his DNA test. Why?
Why did you want the drug to begin with?
You say you care so much about Nora. How would it help her if her baby ends up with the wrong father?
But the baby will still be Nora's. But 20 years of memories, will they still be hers?
Given your plan, I think it's probably better if she doesn't remember Bo or Sam.
You just forget anything you thought you knew about my plans for that paternity test. Where they will be running tests on you. And then they'll call your next of kin.
Taya earned this apartment by putting up with you. You were horrible to her. I don't know why she ever fell in love with you. Oh. Yeah, I do. She always had a thing for dumb animals.
Okay, you can shut up about Taya now.
But even a rabid dog wouldn't treat her as bad as you did.
Got milk?
What'd you do to her to make you dump you, huh? Must have been pretty bad, considering all the bad things that you'd done to her before she dumped you.
You know what Taya is, don't you?
No, and if I did...
You do.
I don't. And
Where's
if I
Taya?
did, I wouldn't tell you. So get out of my home. Hey, did you not hear me? I said get out of my home. Todd, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, fine. Fine! We'll play it your way, okay?
98.6. Can't do any better than that, can we?
Thank you.
Bad enough having memory loss? Than to have the people you love keep things from you on top of it?
What makes you think anyone's keeping something from you?
I may not know much, Hank, but I do know you.
You always did.
So stop trying to protect me, huh? Come on, Hank, I'm strong. I survived that train wreck everyone keeps telling me about. I need to know about my life. I know that I was a lawyer. I know I was married to you, but there's more than that. I need to know more than that. And I especially need to know about that little boy, Matthew.
Yes, you should. And you will. That's why I'm here.
RJ and Barnes met a number of times while you were away.
Any idea what they discussed?
RJ realized I was tailing him.
That's too bad.
I messed up.
No, that happens, Antonio. You know, maybe it's time for us to speak with Mr. Barnes.
Well, I already tried, sir. And I think he was ready to talk, except that RJ stepped in and scared him enough to put him into hiding.
So we don't know any more than we did.
Well, he's scared, sir. And he's in way over his head. I think if we put enough pressure on him, he will talk.
Yeah, but first we gotta find him.
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
No, it's fine, Antonio. Now, you did fine. See, RJ's had a lot of practice evading the law.
Yeah. Oh, one other thing. He met a couple times with Lindsay Rappaport.
Lindsay? Where? The gallery?
No, the Palace Restaurant.
Any idea what they discussed?
No clue. I couldn't get close enough.
All right, well, thanks, Antonio. Why don't you report for duty?
Sir, if you ever need anything like this again, just let me know.
Oh, I will. Officer Vega.
Yes, sir. It's an honor to serve on your force, Commissioner.
What took you so long? We got our first call. It's a break-in.
Well, let's roll. Where to?
200 High Street, penthouse number 2. That's Roseanne and Mike's
Are
apartment.
you serious? Who called it in?
I don't know. I didn't take the
Well,
call.
let's go.
You're Sam, right?
Yeah, that's right.
This is Sam Rappaport. Todd brought you to his home the night he found you.
Why? Okay, here's another one for you. The little boy that lives at that house. Matthew? Whose son is he? He's mine, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Why could I not remember having a child?
Nora, I think you did. That's why you started asking questions about Matthew. That's why you dreamt about him, Nora. Look, your mind just needs a chance to catch up.
Nora, Matthew is a terrific little boy. He's a beautiful little boy. And he loves you so much. And he misses you so much, and he knows that you're alive. I told him that you're alive and you're in here. I have him outside right now with Rachel. Would you like to see him?
Yes.
Good. Because I know he'd like to see you.
Hey, why is Sam watching this? Matthew, why is Sam watching Matthew? Hi. Are you Matthew? I'm your mommy. Can I have a hug? What are you doing back there, huh? What you doing?
Did you have to leave your angel wings in heaven?
Police, nobody move!
Well, it's about time.
You okay?
What, do I look okay?
What happened?
Todd, he broke into my apartment. He threatened me, and now he trashed my stuff everywhere. So I would like him arrested now.
You got anything to say for yourself? Talk to my lawyer.
See, I don't have any angel wings because I never really went to heaven. I got lost for a little while and people thought I was in heaven, but I wasn't. But now I'm back for good.
Are you sick?
Well, I guess a little, but I'm much better now. The doctors just want to keep me in here to check me out, that's all. But I promise, I'm not going to go to heaven for a long, long time.
Let's play the wiggle worm game.
What's a wiggle worm game?
Oh, you remember? You used to play it with me when I was a little girl. I saw Mr. Wiggleworm wiggling down the street. He wiggled when he walked 'cause he didn't have feet. And he wiggled to the left, and he wiggled to the right, and he wiggled in the front, and then he wiggled in the
Yeah, come in.
I've made my decision. Let's do the paternity test.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
This is my living room in my penthouse.
My penthouse.
Max knows that Jessica left town. Wait a second, Nora's alive?
Tell me about Bo.
How soon can we do this test?
How about today?
Should Blair go through with her scheme to expose Max as a fraud? Vote now at abc.com.
Hey, you. You on the sofa. Yeah, you. I think someone's watching me. Am I troubled or am I normal? I think I'm normal, but you may think I'm troubled. I don't really care what you think. I'm normal. Don't you think?
The Trouble with Normal. Fridays this fall on ABC.
An ABC News Brief, now from New York, Morton Dean.
Good afternoon. The UN Millennium Summit ends today. The 150 world leaders adopting a lofty list of goals, including reducing poverty and stopping the spread of AIDS. Liftoff for the Space Shuttle Atlantis. 5 Americans and 2 Russians on board. Destination, the International Space Station. And on World News Tonight with Peter Jennings, a meteorite said to contain the building blocks of life.